friends and family. Today is the 16th of April. It is a Thursday, and I'm Miss Jo coming at you from Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island. And today we're going to continue on with the Council Carey's Worry Strategy cards. Just to review, we've talked a little bit about my grounding strategies. We've talked about thinking strategies. And we've also talked about thought-stopping strategies. So now today we're going to talk about thought-checking strategies. And thought-checking strategy is another type of thought strategy or thinking strategy. So the first one we're going to talk about is called check that worry. Look for counter evidence. That's a big word. That means look for something that tells you that the worry that you're having isn't true. So what evidence or proof is there against your worry? See if you can use real evidence to prove that worry thought wrong. So for example, if you had a worry, what if nobody likes me? Well, you can probably prove that wrong to think about, my family really likes me. And if my family likes me, somebody likes me. So that means that that worry thought wasn't true, or I'm sure you have at least one friend or one person that you see, one other kid that enjoys your company. And so it's not true if you're worried that nobody likes you. So that's a worry checking strategy. So the next one we're going to look at is check that worry, put it into perspective. There's some big words in here. So perspective kind of means thinking about the different things about something. So you can ask yourself these questions. What is the best thing that could happen in this situation? Is there anything good about this situation? Will this matter next year or next week? So I'm going to use the example of being safe at home right now, that this is different and we're not used to it. What's the best thing that could happen? Well, the best thing that could happen is that they will come up with a vaccine. And once we're vaccinated, then we can not worry about everybody catching COVID-19. Or the virus will run its course and that we will get to return to a normal outdoor routine, going back to school and everything soon. So that's the best thing that could happen. Is there anything good about this situation? Well, even though I really, really miss all my kids at school and I miss all of my coworkers, we found new ways to connect. And something good about the situation is getting to see my own child learn and help her with her learning. And will this matter next year or next week? That's a very interesting one. It certainly, once things go back to normal, it won't seem like as big a deal anymore, but I think we'll always remember this time. All right, so another strategy that you can use is to reframe that worry thought. So what does that mean, to reframe it? So think about that worry. Is there another way you can see this? Can you think about this situation in a way that gives you more power and control? So for example, your worry thought, what if no one talks to me at that party? To reframe it is to say, I can think of at least one thing to talk to someone about at the party. So you can say, instead of waiting and worrying that no one's going to talk to me, maybe I need to think about something I can talk to someone about. So then that won't happen, because usually when we go up and talk to somebody, that getting up to talk to somebody is the hardest part. And once we get up there, once we get up and introduce ourselves to someone, usually we can find things to talk about. All right. So the next we're going to look at is check that worry. So look at all the facts. So again, this is kind of like being a little bit of a worry detective. Are you focusing on just one fact in the moment? Take all the facts into consideration. So we got to look at all the different things. Like I said, sometimes what we think is, we can't believe everything that we think. Sometimes we have to question, is what I'm thinking true? Is what I'm thinking the most likely thing to happen? Is there something else that that could happen? And what can I do to make myself feel safe and to feel grounded while this worry is happening, or while this situation is a little bit out of my control? Those things, we can go back to our breathing strategies and our thought popping strategies and our squash it like a bug strategies, and all these different things that we can do to interrupt that thought cycle that sometimes doesn't really serve us very well. Well, that's it for today, folks, and I will be back tomorrow for my final video of the week. And take care. Stay safe.